All right, here we go again. Welcome, welcome back. Hope you're having a good day or good night whenever you're watching this. So today I thought about talking about what my biggest fears are. My biggest fears are, I guess, a little weird. You wouldn't people. I mean, I got one that's like not that weird, but people would tell me like, "Hey, that's pretty fucking weird. Like that's pretty deep for something that's just a fear, like being scared of spiders or something or cockroaches or fly." Which is totally valid, by the way. Especially here in Texas, fuck. You ever seen those fuckers? Like they're like little beetles. They're gonna like fucking just run at you, flapping their fucking little wings at you. Yeah. Anyways, my biggest fears are failure, my inability to escape destiny, and snakes. So we're gonna go with the basic one of the three. So I think my fear of snake just came from being raised in a kind of like a rural setting. I used to visit my family back at home in Mexico about once a week, and that would be on Saturdays. And we would go to this ranch that my grandpa owned. That was technically my uncle's, but he gave it to my grandpa because, well, it's his dad. So, nevertheless, we would hunt and see random shit all the fucking time. We would see goats, we would see cows, we would see horses, we would see snakes, we would see roadrunners. Run of the mill rural stuff. We would see little squirrels, little weird fuckers. Lots of different birds too. We got chickens, we had goats, and we had a cow, and we had plenty of horses for a long time. At least while I was still there. And we actually had a snake problem. Uh, it was so bad that we couldn't even go into the backyard because my grandpa would yell at me that there were snakes everywhere and that every little hole that was on the ground was a snake pit. Little did I know he was completely fucking right. If people ever see me walking in the day and they see me walking through a rural setting like a I don't know, like a country road or something, for some reason I would be fucking walking on a country road, you will always see me look down. Why, you may ask? I think it's pretty fucking obvious, but for anyone who's a little dumb, you look down when you're like in like brush, or if you're like walking down a dirt path, to see that there's not a snake camouflaging in the fucking sand or dirt wherever you're walking. Point being, my grandpa taught me that because of the background, like the backyard being, full of fucking snakes. Poisonous ones, I mean venomous ones, may I add, because of course it had to be. I mean, it was the north side of Mexico, so basically right around where Texas is, and well, Texas has some really fucking bad snakes. Diamondbacks, I mean, you know, West Diamondbacks, East Diamondbacks, like, definitely not something I want to fucking mess with. Never mind that, I've been startled by the rattles of snakes. As I said that right now, I'm shivering. I actually got shivers and goosebumps because of how I remember it being. So, this is a story. Uh, Let me tell you the story of how it happened. So, one time I was about 7 years old when I went to the ranch for the, just for the, as a routine, as it was kind of custom to go. Uh, I was a very spoiled kid, so I had a bunch of toys everywhere, and I mean that was only because I am the one of the only boys in my family, and think I'm the oldest boy. Yeah, I'm the oldest boy in my family. So they spoiled me because they didn't know if there was gonna be ever another guy in the family, and well, they wanted me to have fun in any case. And well, all my cousins were girls, and I couldn't really hang out with them because they wouldn't want to play rough like I would. So they ended up buying me a bunch of like those little cars that you see kids in, like they're not RV cars, or like they're not RC cars, but they're like as gay as it sounds, like the Barbie like Jeeps for little kids, for little girls. Yeah, like those. But I had a green one that was supposed to be like a, I don't know, like a military Jeep. I'm not sure what the hell it was supposed to be. I'm not gonna lie. I don't even remember using it at this point. But you would basically put like a car battery on it, and then you would just, a kid would drive it. Would use it like as a car. It taught me early driving license, and I still crashed. Anyways, so I had a fucking little car, like cars everywhere. I had a ball, and I loved playing soccer when I was little. So I kicked the ball into the backyard of the ranch. Come to think of it, at this time I don't think we had snakes, but nevertheless, I kicked the ball into the backyard, and yeah, at this point they hadn't told me that there were snakes in there. And next thing I know, I'm walking in the backyard, and I'm just not really paying attention, and whatever and whatever. Next thing I know, I just hear a little fucking rattle right next to me. Now, they say little kids don't fear snakes because they don't understand what they are. I was no such lucky fella. I was terrified the fucking moment I heard it, because I had heard about snakes like they were urban legends. Like they were gonna come steal me at fucking night and bite me. And hearing it was, to me it felt like seeing like the boogeyman when I looked down. The motherfucker was looking up at me, ready to bite, and I was scared fucking shitless. I wasn't sure if I could scream, I wasn't sure if I could move, because at this point I know snakes are faster than me. And at this point I knew snakes could move way quicker and they were gonna bite my ass if I didn't fucking move. Well, I was trying to decide whether I should move, or really, like, if I should even scream to tell my parents, hey, there's a snake right here. My grandpa came into the backyard and immediately grabbed a stick, and by the grace of God, the fucking snake didn't notice him, and it just fucking, it didn't jump or anything. Like, all I think the last thing it saw was a huge fucking stick hitting it on the fucking head and bonked it. I was scared shitless, like shitless. I was damn near peeing myself, and I ain't gonna lie. It was that bad because of the fucking rattle that it make. That like it really sounds like a macarena. Like, no, what the fuck is it called? Like a, I don't know. I don't know what the fuck those things are called. I forgot. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of forgot. Hold up, let me search that up. Never mind, I got it. It was a maraca. Okay. Anyways, after googling for half an hour, it sounded like a fucking maraca was on the fucking floor. Yeah, I mean, it's exactly what you would have expected, for like a from a rattlesnake. And I like, again, I was terrified. This fucker looks straight up at me and looks pissed off already. Like I stepped into its house. I don't think Buddy knows how to pay taxes, anyways. Regardless, that was my first terrible fucking experience with snakes, and I think it's valid to say, like, I really don't like them. My girlfriend really thinks that they're fucking cute, and I swear to God, I'm gonna shoot one if it ever comes into the house. I don't even care if it's her pet. Thank God she doesn't like pets. Anyways, yeah, snakes suck ass. Moving on, I mean, I also think my fear of snakes came from this one memory I also had at that ranch. Um, I remember they told me that they had killed a really big snake. It looked like a fucking like python for some reason. I don't know what the hell it was doing in the middle of the desert, but it's whatever. So they had killed it, and I think they had chopped its head off already, like because we were gonna make a stew out of it. By the way, Mexicans are just basically like rednecks, but At least we were. We were like rednecks, except we're brown, so our necks aren't red. They're brown. Regardless, I remember my uncle was walking close to me, and I was right next to my grandma, and someone was, I can't remember who. Someone went walking next to him, carrying the fucking snake on their shoulders, like a fucking like those pimps that wear like the like a fur around their necks. Yeah, like that type of thing. And the snake kind of looked like it opened its mouth, even though it didn't have one. Like it looked like it opened its mouth and it was gonna try to eat my uncle's head off. And I mean that fucking terrified me. My grandpa screamed at him like, "Hey, watch out!" Like, dude, like calm the fuck down. It's already dead. It's not gonna do anything. Worst thing that happens is like he gets fucking blood or something on him. We already gutted the thing. I mean, fuck. And I mean, I was fucking terrified. I thought the fucking thing would jump out of the stew that I was eating. Like, try to like, no, like yeah, like almost try to like. Sorry, I yawned. Fuck. Sorry guys, this is like really late at night. It's not actually. It's like 7:48, but I'm tired. Done homework all day. Uh, but I thought this thing was gonna jump out of the stew I was eating because of this fucking like, because of my uncle actually like almost getting like, I don't know, hit in the head with his dead corpse. Like I said, it was really redneck type of stuff. I don't understand what the hell. Like they killed goats in front of me. Not any like voodoo shit. Like it was actually just like they killed it to eat it. Like little baby goats. Yeah, get fucked, vegans. Anyways, I I really don't I really don't know if that was really it. Like it could have been absolutely anything else. It could be like a nightmare that I had or something. But I think that's where it comes from. Really, more naturally. It was just that scared. Moving on to my next fear. I had my fear of failure, and I gotta say this is the biggest fear I have in life. It's the one that worries me the most, if anything. So back when I was little, I always had to, I always had to be the best at everything. And you can call me a not a really perfectionist, but just a try hard. I try hard at everything, everything. And anyone that would see me in basketball in my high school years will tell you, yes, I tried in everything for no fucking reason, no need, to the point that I was annoying. I got annoyed with myself at some point. I was like, do I really have to like seriously? I don't really need to like do this. Regardless, I tried on everything when I was little, and my dad sometimes he wasn't really all that supportive, which is fine. I mean, it wasn't like he needed to support me in everything. I kind of just had to experience that for myself. But one time, I guess it was this one time that I disappointed him while I was playing soccer because I couldn't score a goal even though I was 2 centimeters off the fucking goal line. Like I was literally on top of the goalie and I still couldn't fucking score. Regardless, the disappointment that I got from him is it was major. It was detrimental. I mean, from then on, I wanted to be the best at everything, and if I was to disappoint him again, I would have probably killed myself that right there and then when I was little. I wouldn't know what the hell to do with myself. Regardless, I went on. I went on with life, and as life went on, I discovered that I also got scared of talking with girls because of failure, not only to myself but somewhat with other people. Like I wanted to obviously like make people like me, but for some reason I thought getting a girlfriend would do that, which is weird. I think it would be the other way around. I think girls would like that I'm very charismatic with other people, maybe? I'm not sure. Some girls do, some girls don't. My girlfriend doesn't really like it. She hates that I talk to people. Anyways, uh, I gotta say, like, sometimes I just don't know really, like, what really goes on in my head when I get scared of failure. Failure is not something to really be, like, super scared of. I mean, so what if you fail? Like, right now, I'm thinking, like, I could fail at doing this video right here, right now. And it's one of my first videos that I actually take seriously. And I'm just thinking, why am I so scared of it? Is it because it's gonna be in the internet forever? Probably. Is it gonna be like the best thing ever in my life? No. And if this ever works out where I'm actually doing something with my life through YouTube, that's cool. It wasn't a failure. But if I don't, there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, there's shit tons of people that try to do this too, and they also fail. I'm kind of just doing this for the fun of it. And because I enjoy talking about my thoughts and and what I'm thinking about at the current state of time and this economic downfall we're having in the U.S. and how shit life is right now. Just in general terms, not even just like for a college student like myself, but for everyone. I mean, students in Texas, including my girlfriend, that like everyone that I know in high school right now is like they can't use their phones anymore. And just to clear up, she's 17 and I'm 18, so fuck you. Nevertheless, like it sucks for them. I mean, like who the hell cares like if they use their goddamn phones? But getting back on topic, I mean, the fear of the failure is just like it's nothing to really be ashamed of, and something I've been ashamed of. But when I came down to like I was like, oh yeah, it's not really all that bad. In fact, most people have it, but they just don't think about it. And it's not something that has to be like really diagnosed or anything. It's more so something just to be acknowledged. Like, yeah, I feel bad when I fail, and I feel like detrimental when I fail, but that's mostly because of my insecurities. So again, it's not really like the fear of failure, it's like a substance of itself, but it's just stemmed from me being scared of being bad at stuff. Uh, I'm scared of dancing because I suck at it, and I honestly like I don't even like dancing at all. Why do I do it? Because my parents want me to, and they want me to enjoy life, but they don't understand that enjoying my life does not mean moving my fucking hips. I am not Shakira, dude. Regardless, yeah, I mean, fear of failure is not something to like. The fear of failure isn't something to be contained or something to be ignored. It's something to just be acknowledged, and you just get it over with, you know? Just like failure itself, you acknowledge it and you ignore it. You'll learn more from failure than from succeeding, anyways. I learned more from failing to failing to ask out several other girls than actually getting success from my girlfriend. And not to say that it wasn't a good thing. I'm just saying that I learned to accept rejection from the other ones, and the only thing I learned from my girlfriend is that I'm good enough for her, and I'm good enough for someone. Which again isn't such a bad thing. In fact, it's not even a bad thing at all. It's a great thing. It's a great thing to be good enough for someone. But I wouldn't have learned how to deal with rejection. What if she had rejected me? I would have not known how to deal with it. What would have I done? Probably nothing crazy, but still would have been really upset about it. I mean, that's just who I am. I really just like overthink my mistakes and stuff like that. But you know what? Fear of failure, guys. The failure really taught me how to take rejection. Moving on, I mean, for anyone that's dealing with it, all I can say is just once you get it over with, once you stop thinking about it so much, you start to really acknowledge like, hey, it's not that bad to fail. It's not bad. And coming from someone who currently just failed a class in college so badly that I had to drop it before I actually failed it and dropped my GPA to the shitter. I can tell you, failure isn't horrible. I learned that I hate chemistry, and that's a valid thing. I hate chemistry, and that's not terrible. That's not a bad thing. But it also taught me that it also taught me like what to expect out of college classes, especially the hard ones that are gonna be like chemistry, that I don't understand them and I don't like them mostly because of the professor. But again, I'm gonna have to put more effort into it now that I know that I'm gonna fail if I don't. Lesson learned, all because of failure. So it's not really something to be feared. And I think that's as much as I can talk about it for now because I still currently have that fear and I don't really know how to get over it yet, other than just kind of doing things and acknowledging the fact that I couldn't do them right, and I'll just try again until I don't fail and I succeed, like everything else in life. But I guess moving on to the last fear that I have is like I said, the inability to escape destiny. This is depending on the fact that if you don't fear, like I mean, if you don't even believe in destiny or fate, you're already good. You're fine already. You're good. You don't need to be scared. But if you just kind of if you do actually believe in it, then it's completely valid to be scared of it. I'm scared of it too. I'm scared that I'm destined to have a kid at the age of 20. I'm scared to be destined to fail and to not know and to not be able to escape. I'm scared of that. I really am. I'm scared that I'm not going to be able to accomplish all the things that I want in life because I'm not destined to. Now, I'm not a religious person. So, if you think that I'm just saying that because I don't have like faith in something that wishes me well, you're right. I don't have faith in anything that really brings me well. Mostly because it was pushed upon me to get into a religion, but I didn't want to. So, it wasn't really something that I really want to do. Now we're here. So, again, like the inability to escape my destiny, it's just something that I hate. I hate the idea of it. I hate to think that I mean it would just not be worth it. Like life would not be worth it and I would just die one day. And I wouldn't be able to say, "Hey, I drove the car of my dreams. I married the girl that I loved. I don't know. I had the house of my dreams as well, and I had three beautiful kids or whatever." Nevertheless, I'm just scared to not be able to escape or to have an idea of like where my life is going to, where if I don't want it to head in that direction, I'll just do something else. But then again, that would require me to be a mind reader or at least someone that could see the future or a time traveler, which I am none of those. If you're my girlfriend and you're watching this, yes, you heard me right. I am not a fucking mind reader. Next time, just tell me you want something. Anyways, I'm just kidding. She actually doesn't even she doesn't even like need me to be a mind reader. She just kind of tells me stuff. She's actually very nice. Getting back on topic though, like I would have to be like like a time traveler or something just to really like captivate on the idea of like how I'm gonna influence my life to go the way that I want it to, if I even can. Which again, it's the idea of can I or can I not be able to change my destiny, or is it inevitable? Like, am I gonna be able to or not? It's a scary thing. I mean, it's a scary thing to not have control over your own life. Like if you don't have free will, but I mean, we do. We do. I'm not sure about all those NPCs that you know, that are driving when I'm late for something. All you fucking bastards that are going like 10 miles per hour down, like less than the actual like speed limit. Please just move out of the fucking way next time. Anyways, like it's I think it's something just to think about every now and then, but not something to really fear. It's not like I'm gonna be able to do anything about it anyways. It's not like I know my fear, and not like I know my destiny. And who knows? My destiny might be something good. Maybe this is the start of my destiny right here. Um, what's it called? Doing YouTube videos. Or again, it could be a failure, and I could learn that I was not made to be popular because of the way that I talk or the way that I post my videos or my video quality or my sound quality, whatever. Nevertheless, I will be happy with just saying I tried. And I tried my best, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with it. I think I'll be happy with that. But honestly, it's all really just about facing your fears. I think that's what the video will really be about. To just close it up, I think facing your fears is the one and only most important thing in life. Is just facing your fears so that you can live life without fearing anything. Not that you should live life not fearing snakes that are gonna bite you, and not saying that you shouldn't fear that you're gonna fail something because then you're gonna get lazy or you're gonna feel like you want to procrastinate, and then you actually do fail something and you learn nothing from it because you're gonna keep doing the exact same thing over and over again. It's just like the definition of insanity. I mean, why? Just why? Regardless, I think just facing your fears will be the best thing for everyone to do. I know it's something so simple and such a simple message, but yet some people just don't realize it. That all you have to do is just face your fears, and there's nothing wrong with that. And your life would be so much better if you just stopped thinking about what could go wrong or something bad's gonna happen if you just rather if you just focus on the good stuff, on what will happen if you do something right, and having high hopes. Now, I'm not saying that you should be that really annoying person that's always positive. No, I actually really hate those people. I mean really hate those people. Just because you're optimistic about something does not mean it will go right. But it does give you a higher chance of it. And I think that's something very beautiful. That's something very beautiful to think about. I think it's something to really think about right before you do something that you're very new to. If I'm gonna be honest, it's the first thing that I thought about when I met my girlfriend and I wanted to ask her out. It was the first thing that I thought about when I wanted to join basketball, and I had no idea what the hell I was getting myself into. But I tried it anyways. And I'm so glad I did. It brought me closer to people that I would have never been friends with had it not been for the sport. I had a connection with those people, with friends that I would love to mention their names, but my boy, I'll just say your first name, M, your first letter, like M, bro. Those passes you used to throw, those were fucking awesome. And you know what felt even better? That I actually like I could feel when you wanted to throw those passes. I had that synergy, that synchronization with you. As gay as that sounds, like I knew what was gonna happen. I knew what you wanted to do, and I wanted to do that same thing too. I thought it was I thought it was something awesome. Something that I've never felt before that day. And if something that would have never happened, and I would have never understood had it not been that I joined basketball. Besides my fears, or against my fears. So if this video is anything to take from, it's just live life and don't think so much about what could go wrong. Just think about everything that could go right. And please get out of my way when I'm trying to drive to somewhere. Please, I promise you, I'm doing something. I'm trying to go somewhere. Please, to the old lady in the blue sedan, move. In the nicest way, please, just get out of the fucking way, man. I'm trying to go somewhere. I'm sorry for the lost audio. I was just, I've had a very bad day today. But again, back to the message. Yes, face your fears, do the right thing, and I don't know, man. I'm tired. I'm very tired today. I think, I think life is just gonna get harder from here. Please, anyone who wants to join college, please just second guess and actually like, second guess. I know fear, failure, whatever, right. But second guess and actually think about what you want to do with your life and just go to community college, dude. Don't go to like big colleges. They don't do shit for you. Oh, if anything, they just make you depressed and make you want to kill yourself. Either way, I think life will be okay. For you and whoever is watching this, for whoever is watching this, I think life will be okay. Life for you is gonna be amazing, and I promise you it is gonna be because I said so. Yeah, because I said so. Yeah, life will be great for you because I said so. And just like I'm building this house, I want you to think about how you're building your life along. There's a bunch of crooked fucking stones and a bunch of crooked fucking stumps and shit that I'm putting on there, but I think it'll look good at the end. We'll see. I think I'll just keep making these videos until I finally have the build that I want in my house, and I'll definitely think about making this a two-story house, but for now I think I'm happy with this, and I hope everything goes well in your life. I hope you have a good day or night whenever you're watching this again, and I really want to thank you all for watching, and I guess I'll see you in the next one. Alright, good night. I'm going to fucking sleep.